Hi North Haven, this video is going to show you how to see your students while you're presenting them materials on Google Meet. So the first thing you want to do is before you've started the Meet is you'll want to open your window that has whatever it is that you want to share with them. So it can be something in your web browser, like right here I have Fed opened in Chrome, but it could also be a Word document or a PDF, and keep it in its own window. And then you're going to open your Google Meet. Here I used the Google Classroom link to open my Meet. And once your students are all present, you can now take up in this gray area between your last tab and the minimize button. You click on that gray area and drag the window over. You can do it to either side, the left or right of your screen. And notice how that gray square, the kind of shadowed square, pops out from the right side of my screen. Once that happens, I can let go. That window will snap to take up that half of the screen. And now over here on the left, I can click the window that I want the students to see. So now you can see that I see both the window that I'm going to present and my students on the right. Now I can click Present Now and present a window. If you do entire screen, it will make the window very small on the student's screen. So you always want to click Window or Tab. I can select the window that I want them to see and share it. Now, over here, I can see that I'm presenting to everyone, and that means that they're seeing this window right here. And this is what the student's view is going to look like. So this is Hermione, this is her view. One thing you can recommend to your students is that if they mouse over the image that you're presenting, you'll see that this pin to screen pin shows up. And if they click that, it's going to push the other students off their screen and center that window. Another thing you can do, because the students' Chromebook screens are a little small, notice that this only takes up a portion of their screen. If you come back to the window that you're sharing and the Google Meet, and the way that I'm switching back and forth, just so you guys know, if I click and hold my Alt key and then quickly tap the Tab key on my keyboard, notice that now all the windows I have open have showed up on my screen, and I'm still holding the Alt key down. As soon as you let go of the Alt key, it will go away. And there's this white square. And as I click Tab, that white square will cycle through the different windows that I have available. And it's a nice way to switch from one window to the next when you're trying to do something like this where you're managing two different windows while you're watching the Meet. So from here, I can kind of mouse over the center where the two windows meet, and I get this double-headed arrow. And I can make my students a little bit smaller and make this window bigger. And now, if I do the Alt-Tab again and I come to the student view, this is Hermione, notice that it's bigger and it takes up a larger part of her screen. Now, if you're on a regular sized laptop or a desktop, that isn't going to be that much of a difference, but for our students with Chromebooks, that could make a difference. So that's how you're going to be able to see your students with one screen and also present a window on your device. You can also, if you want to, you can always hit the chat with everyone, and notice it made my students smaller here. But this way I can also see the chats if I have the students asking questions with the chat.